I basically normally give credit in my streams.
Yeah, because some people on streams, they love the idea of taking people's streams down because it's not fair use to them. You know how sickening that is when people, when they stream stuff, and they just want to not do anything about it, and they just get so mad when they don't get their way out of something?
Sega.
I'm gonna turn off auto nose gain because I don't really need to have auto nose gain when I'm doing this. Let me turn off something too. That should even be better because can you hear anything in the background?
Yeah, I can hear you.
But nothing else?
Yeah.
So what kind of Sonic game, what year was this from?
I think, like, I don't actually remember when Sonic Lost World was. Let me turn it down a bit.
Yeah, I'm moving my keyboard and mouse so I can stuff around. I got a lot of stuff on this. Man, just the keyboard alone that I use is dusty as anything. Just like my YouTube content when it's so dusty. Imagine someone saying that I don't have enough content on YouTube and all of a sudden you hear the rustling noise of dust blowing on them. Oh, this is my camera.
You have to swing back around.
Move my stuff right here. Good thing I got my mouse thing back where it needs to be at.
He must really love
So what you been doing all day, man?
Pretty much just still dealing with Darkness Parachute.
You mean that poo-poo head?
Pretty much.
I hate to say it, but that's what it just sounds like. At this point, I think it's just shithead or piss baby. Or doo-doo head.
out.
It sounds pretty disgusting, but you know what? He is disgusting.
Hex. Cool.
Less looking.
Like,
Landing.
All right, I can land. But
he
it's
wants
gonna
to
be
go
rough.
after kids because he is always aroused by the fact of kids anyway. What do you think? Like, I know no intentionally at one point he almost wanted to be my friend at one point. I told myself I really wanted to spend this like, at the least we can not hold our past to the extent because he is a legit loser.
Which, by the way, the version of Sonic Lost World that I'm playing isn't the 3DS version. It's the Wii U version.
That came out over a decade ago, man. Wii U was in 2013. Let's see here. I'm about to watch a movie that's called The Last House on the Left because I really love horror movies. Yeah, I really love the idea of playing movies on my computer. Like, the most common thing I like about my computer is that sometimes I can watch great stuff on my other device, which is my DVD player.
Apparently, well, there we go. Now I know how to do the, you know. Did you know that Sonic Lost World did that whole thing where you can basically run at full speed because, you know, due to
Physics.
not physics, you know, the run button.
Oh, yeah, that. I never play a whole lot of stuff. I used to play it on the Leaks for Casual when the games were on out. There's that movie right there. I'm trying to get my DVD player to do things. Like, right now, I'm just gonna watch a movie while I'm talking. And I've been lately got finished with some stuff, personal stuff.
Basically, if you're wondering what I'm talking about when it comes to the Dark Pony drama, let's just say that Dark decided to start harassing one of my lovers.
Tossed off his eggmobile. Wait a minute, just the one?
So basically, they just want to fuck around with
all
you.
back by now.
Essentially.
Rest of them.
What a
I hate to
shitty
think
one.
what Eggman's doing to those poor things.
I'm on it.
Yeah.
Transformation 101. Bunnies to badness.
I was gonna tell you, when people say the
It's
last
an
house
army.
on the left, when
It
you're
needs to be
thinking,
a
when you're
big
thinking
army
about
if I'm
it,
taking over the world
it's not
alone.
really a house on the last left. It's just a way of saying it's a horror
Yes.
movie.
Yes, I am.
And
Speaking of horror,
And with your help,
what is,
I'll not only
after
rule the
kind of
world,
looking into
I'll
it,
finally destroy that
what do
blue
you think of the
nuisance
back rooms?
Eggman wants the little hedgehog destroyed.
Yeah, well, I feel like destroying.
And I'm asking you a serious question.
Choose as
What do you think of the back rooms?
even before you know what you're fighting.
I think it's really funny and sometimes a little bit unnecessary.
Rip it up.
Why do you say that?
Win or lose, I learned something about our enemy.
Why do you say that?
Because I just think, in a lot of ways, when it comes to people, not people, but a thing that is a horror game, it kind of messes up your mind a little bit and also messes up your head a lot. I'm right now just going through a lot of my stuff on my computer. I'm also going through all the websites.
She's getting pretty close. I'm gonna have to bring in my A game if I want to mop the floor with this funny foot.
I also got some nunchucks earlier yesterday, and you know what's funny about them? I'm gonna bust them with nuts with it maybe.
I never thought you'd make it this far in one piece. We may get to tangle after all. Beat down time.
Dude. Oh, you got to shit in the dog's face. So you said a long time ago that your boy's house is mostly like an apartment area, kind of.
Kind of similar to that.
Stinking hedgehog!
I'm looking at the stuff
Ha!
in my.
Lol. Ha!
You were
Take.
lucky this time.
So what other kind of content are you thinking about later on YouTube? Like, my question is to you, like, why, who on earth keeps uploading all the re-uploads to people from TikTok or something like that? Is that some people on the friends list doing that?
Actually, it's me doing that. I'm mostly just doing that because of I want to kind of, you know, have a decent amount of uploads, but also see if I can find a few videos that get me a ton of views. But I do give credit, though. I do give credit. Since the last thing that I want is to make people think that, you know, that I actually claim the content as my own, when I actually don't.
Yeah, like, I don't ever re-upload a whole lot of stuff. I avoid uploading anything from Crooked Beetle because they don't deserve that kind of attention off of me, and I don't want to run them off of that too because it seems unnecessary for me to do that.
But yeah, it's actually me who's doing all those re-uploads. Damn it! I hate this part. Why is this area a thing? There's literally slime everywhere that makes it so I just can't run.
That sounds like a I'm trying to find a door for the thing I'm doing right now because...
But yeah, all those memes from TikTok are basically... I'm the one who's uploading them. Since I'm actually currently the only person who has access to... I mean, the only person who normally has access to the account. Since if I locked Flame out.
So what happened with him this time?
Well, I'm not 100% sure, but I was kind of convinced that he locked me out for a bit. Till I retook the account.
Well, you don't want to do that to someone's YouTube channel. Like, out of all the years I've been on YouTube, you don't give people, like, the internet safety rule that you don't want to do is giving access to your account to someone else. That's the reason why you and me both, you trust me enough to the point where I'm not going to do anything with the account. I'm just going to be sure that nothing bad happens, because here's the thing about it, all the email stuff can be easily traced through a verification system. That's the reason why whenever I'm looking through all the stuff on YouTube, I see something off because if someone changes the password, because I found this out a little bit a while ago, so if someone changes your password and you get unsynced to your account, then that account that you have at the moment will recognize it as something that is not there. It will tell you the account exists, but someone changed the password. That's the one thing that really makes me really mad if my parents or whoever, or anyone, even someone changes the password to my account, if I do not have consent, then I'm basically kind of violating it, in a way. How do you feel about that when someone changes something you were not aware of?
That would be annoying. Again, as I said, I don't have the facts of who actually got into the account. I just have a guess of who might have. So don't think that I'm accusing Flamehammer of hacking me. Since I'm not like Marco where I randomly accuse people.
Or possibility, I think what he does, he just doesn't know when to shut up. Like, he's that one person in a friend group where he's just being shitty. Like,
nice! Lightning Dash reached 2K, apparently. Dun, 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 dun.
Hey! I've been looking
I don't know
for you,
what
bald
audience
nose
you
hair.
have,
We're
but I
your
feel like the
friends.
audience that you guys are getting are possibly
He's
children.
a nobody's friend.
Because I'm really assuming this because
Technically, my audience is mixed. Actually,
Show this blue pest how you do things.
there's it's basically a lot of different people. Actually,
Does it say what is the most amount of demographic you have?
mostly it's people from the I think it was people from the USA that it's I think it was mostly people 18 and up, but there's some children that watch too, so it's kind of mixed.
Well, you can't really control how children view your channel. That's the one number thing that a lot of people don't understand, is that kids are gonna do kids things. I used to do it too when my parents are not around. The problem with all the stuff that YouTube is that YouTube doesn't really know who's which. So they ask you to verify what you are. It's like your number, your at one point in time, there was a point in time where verifying was extremely difficult to deal with. I remember when the CAPTCHA stuff used to be very easy, but now it's just gone berserkly retarded. Like, I'm not saying that in a rude way. I mean, like, the whole narrative of how things are now is that YouTube is being kind of retarded with what is right and wrong. They don't really know what is right or wrong anymore. I got this here. You know, it'd be kind of a really dumb thing. What if for some reason a door just slammed someone's nuts for some reason, and they said, "My nuts."
Well, I do have a question. Do you know what ligma is?
A ligma? I think I have heard that a lot. I don't know if you know this, but I used to be completely the entire embodiment of a ligma. But you can tell me what it is that you're talking about. Like, I know what it is, it's just that I know people tell me I'm a ligma.
So you already know what joke I'm trying to make.
Yes. You can tell me the joke. I know what it is, just I want to hear what it is about.
Lol, lick my balls.
Oh, that's You know, it'd be kind of funny. What if people said, "Yeah, I'm gonna crack me some nuts," and all of a sudden you hear someone just simply get a whole pot full of nuts and just simply crack them in their hand, and you hear their whole arm break because they're trying to do walnuts. Get it? Because walnuts are harder to crack with your hands than what they are with your balls. I think it would just be funny if someone said, "Yeah, I'm gonna crack you some nuts," but all you hear is people just simply cracking their balls. I think it'd be kind of crazy for someone to do that, but at the same time, I think it's kind of funny to see someone say, I'm gonna break my nuts and see what happens. You possibly you won't have an erection for a while. I tell you, you possibly will have ED for a long time. You possibly your whole scrotum would be lousy.
Next up on the menu is raid.
And I know it sounds kind of disgusting what I'm talking about, and I don't want to be PG or anything like that, because I believe anyone can say whatever they want. Unless it's something that other people do. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take the light.
Playing Sonic.
You're going home in a box!
do with the new light that I have is I'm gonna put it outside the set, and I'm going to like, you know, the one thing about lighting a whole movie set and lighting an SFM is that you have to constantly like change lights and do some pretty crazy stuff to make it work. Like, I'm right now making a hut for Sakura and SFM, and I built it from garbage. Imagine Sunset, I'm gonna build a whole city out of garbage. That would be pretty sad.
You're going home in a box! I'm gonna skin you alive!
Okay, that light makes it even look even better.
And now that's three. Now that's 3 hits. 4 hits. 5.
I can't believe it!
And there we go.
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fix the lighting on this.
That was easy.
All right, we gonna
That was
go
easy.
or what, Tails?
I built a TV out of paper clips.
Yeah,
And reprogrammed a supercomputer using dishwashing detergent and a toothpick.
I know.
So look, fixing a propeller on a biplane, that's about as difficult as taking a nap.
Okay, I didn't need your whole life story. A simple good to go would have been cool.
All right. Good to go!
Cool!
I'm gonna go through all the lights that I have and try to see if I can fix some of the shading. I'm just gonna decrease some of the lighting because it's too bright.
Time for the. Time for Desert Ruins.
These animals are quite underwhelming.
Trying to take some nuts and
I'm
break them, but
disappointed
you know,
in you,
another thing that I've been doing lately is that today and this week is all Halloween Scream Fortress 13.
Disappointment,
Huh?
master.
Yeah, this is a funny idea for a name for you. ASP the Nutcracker.
Or ass cracker.
Next time, bring better animals.
You know what's funny? A lot of people ask me, do I go by any other name? And I go by a lot of names. You see on my profile that I used to go by a ton of other names prior to my ASP. Funny enough, I used to go by a lot more names than I got with ASP because ASP is my entire identity. I also copyrighted my own name too on YouTube. So now my YouTube channel name is basically copyrighted for a short time period before I have to do it again because it's every 5 to 6 years that I have to change it. But I can't do that now because I don't always have the time or place to do it. What is so weird about it is that, it's not weird, it's just like, I know that a lot of people tell me to change my name and go by something else. But the thing is, why do I want to go by something else that people want to call me by nickname? I used to have a lot more nicknames than this. Excuse me for all that kind of like hoarse noise. But I think anytime that I was online, I used to go by Wizard. I went by Wizard Frog. My very first ever account on any platform was on Xbox 360 Live, called Frog Wizard 500.
By the way, did you know that I think Dark actually reported one of my videos recently? Because I woke up this morning to a guideline warning. When it was a video of him using the N-word. And I was basically memeing about it.
Wow. Just wow, how hypocritical and how stupid can you be? And another thing too with all the current stuff nowadays is that now what I've been doing lately is just trying to get back to other things, but at the same time, it's a long ass battle. I'm also building my entire decor. So what I'm doing right now is I'm gonna move my lights around. And you know what about Dark Pony? You can try his best to like take you down. You know what you can do. You have too many channels that he doesn't know about. I'm not gonna say which one either. There's that. So, another thing that I learned about streaming is that, let me give you a moment to look at it. This Halloween is coming up pretty soon, I'll tell you that much. Right now. Okay, so this is about how to keep hostages. And it says right here, narrating practices. So, basically, I found this on Twitter.com or Twitter.
Who posted my news on Twitter.com?
Someone thought it was fuck ass. But seriously, that's exactly how funny I try to be. I'm not. Here's the thing. People say I'm funny, but I don't really. I'm just like, I'm not bad and kind of asshole. I'm not mean or anything. It's just that I get kind of. But I don't do it on purpose. I really don't be upset about a whole lot of things, but I do get pretty mad when people don't understand that their intentions are like little tiny ants going across the street, and all of a sudden they don't like it when they're called off for being dumped. You know that thing from the Rob Williams' film, Non-Museum, is you give me gum, I dum, whatever it's called. I know I'm kind of tired, but at the same time, that's all I can think about. It's very like, I tell myself, do I really want to, like, I try my best not to, like, be bad about what I say things about people, but some people get so mad when I disagree with them. I remember being on a TF2 server. Someone was having a philosophy argument, and I was gonna bitch on them and basically tell them.
Pretty sure you make a lot of people rage on TF2.
Because they're very sensitive little pricks. It's like anytime I joined a simple match, and everyone gets their butt completely hurt the moment I start talking. And they get so offended by the point I talk, which is unnecessary. Like, if I were in a situation where people are talking to me, I should be at least a little bit more grateful about what I'm going to tell them. And being grateful is being better than being an asshole. I should be glad that I'm alive, and I should be glad that they're alive, but I should not be glad that they're being a total asshole. Like, I remember tryhards are a thing in most cases. Like,
then again, I wonder, what do you think of the fat whale?
oh, you mean Rose?
Yeah.
I don't like her that much. I really don't like how she stalked me on my Telegram and I told her to go fuck herself.
Honestly, I don't even know how she got your Telegram.
Because I gave her my number a long time ago and I should have not done that. She found me through... I never gave my Telegram to her, funny fact. I never gave my Telegram to anyone, and no one knows about my Telegram. It's not the name that you would think about. I'm not going to tell anyone because it's none of your business. And I found out this a long time ago that Steve Gift Corner, MLPC, blocked me on his Steam, and I was like, wait, so now he's being a bitch now? And sucking up to what I said to him about leaving my friends out of everything. So, now he understands to go fuck himself, which is great. So, I'm gonna go on the very bottom of my search list. I'm gonna go Halloween. And what I like about Halloween is that there's so much to do in the Halloween maps than they are. Like, it's kind of hard to go through the maps without dying every 5 seconds. Like, there's a point in time in TF2 where you just constantly die no matter what the issue is. Like, I'm trying to play a game, I'm just Team Fortress, right? And I'm just minding my own business. And all of a sudden people want to shit on certain people just because they joined the game. Like, if I were to really give you an idea of how bad it is, I think I said this a lot longer ago, but the thing about it with TF2 is that they're more toxic than Overwatch. That's how bad it is. It's so bad, and I'm going to say this from the bottom of my heart, that TF2 is toxic because people are going to be people. And people just don't like the idea of people getting on their nerves. Like, I disagree to this, like, I might disagree with you, right? We all disagree. And I don't like the idea of people always agreeing, like, I might sometimes say, yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
So, and you're in my own little question, you, like, have you ever been on an online game platform and people start bickering and yelling at you no matter what?
Technically, I've had to deal with jerks plenty of times.
What kind of jerks?
Well, just yesterday, I was playing on VR chat with RTI. A asshole, literally says that bronies like me are the reason why they lose their erection.
Kind of a bit much. Kind of a dumb kind of a dumb argument to say, because how can you be directional from? Because here's the thing about it, people can say what they want. It's like, what the fuck, man? I just got in here and you want to be a jerk.
Watching him run is making me
Like,
hungry.
here's the thing, I was about to delete all the data on my VR data, because VR chat has done some shitty things, and I don't like that much. I don't like VR because the way it is. I don't like the platform being so no game related. It's not a game, it's social. And the social environment is extremely awkward, I would say. Like, I don't think everyone on TF2 or any other platform.
Why is it so easy to die in this game?
Watching him run is making me hungry.
I think the only reason why you're dying so much is either because there's a strategy related to not TF2, but any game in particular that you have. And the problem with a lot of people now is that games used to be very fun. They used to. But games have become very competitive, extremely overbearing, always have high standards. I still have high standards. Whatever. And TF2 is so bad with the way it is because TF2 is designed to be that way. And I think it's okay for people to do it, but I don't think it's okay for someone to personally dox someone on a. Because here's the funny thing about it, like, okay, I find with pedophiles and people who are going to be dogs, but dox a person who just joined a game is also another step too far. Because I'm not a person who wants to be on the front line saying like, okay, people are going to be people, and people are going to be idiots. It's not like I give two craps. Because people's information is public no matter what. Even if it's a government thing, the government's own little thing is extremely flawed. Its own privacy and safety concerns. Every website tells you you can change your privacy thing, you can claim. Like, I would imagine right now and here and then that every single website online is collecting my data and trying to use ads to get me to buy this. Have you ever thought about that? Like, when you feel like that sometimes your stuff is being stored onto a giant data board and they're going to do the same stuff they do in other places?
Watching him run is making me hungry. I hope he gets here soon.
I just asked you.
After I tenderize him.
But with TF2 the way it is right now, it's extremely, like, I'm fine with what it is right now.
Watching him run is making me hungry.
But I will also say that it is kind of a dodgy thing. It's like one of those parts of me that tell me that, yeah, TF2 is a pretty iffy place to be. But hey, at least it's fun. At least I can take more of my balls and I can switch them around when I TF2. And at least I have the balls to say stuff to people when I have the chance. Like, in games, a lot of people expect you to start talking along and try to be fun, try to be people. Like, I understand people want me to be in conversation with them, and I understand that you and me right now are doing it, but to me, a lot of times, I don't always feel like I always have a very interesting, I really don't I tell myself I'm not that interesting. The only thing that's interesting about me is just being a person who's just trying to do things, and I'm not really trying to be like an asshole to people, but a lot of times I try to mind my own business and I try to be at least a little bit confident about what I do, and I try to say that, yeah, some people might not like me because I'm a brony, and I think that it's a general term. There's more terms to it than just saying.
But yeah, there's still brony hate basically on the internet.
It's not like I can do anything about it. Like, that's the one problem that I keep telling people. You can't really do anything about it. They're gonna hate on you. If they're gonna hate on you, just allow them until they start understanding that they're doing something wrong. And if they don't do that, just ignore them and just simply completely joke them and just say that, well, okay then, you're not a human anymore and you can go kill yourself. I don't have to hear your bullshit. Like, in a lot of ways, if you want to do that, fine. Make fun of bronies, make do all this kind of stuff just because you didn't get what you want. Well, that's a sad thing to hear because everyone doesn't give these shits. Everyone can
Damn it, I died again.
So, another thing too, you should always also expect this too, Troy, is that anytime that people try to criticize you, just say, yeah, that's your opinion, person. You can hate stuff, but I don't give two damns. That's kind of what you need to start doing. Is like, if someone's gonna say something to us, just shit on them until, like, that's my only way you're gonna do it. You're just gonna have to shit on them. That's your only option. Not ignore them. Because here's the thing, you can ignore them optionally, you can, but could you really ignore them if they're going to bother you more? Because I've been harassed many times, and the only way to really get them to stop is unless, one, you screw with them, two, get a reaction out of them, or three, just mess with them until they had enough.
Watching him run is making me
Because
hungry.
my options that I do to people when I get really annoyed is to provoke them. Because it's funny to see what they're going to do. And I just laugh at them. Because here's the thing about laughing at people. You can laugh at anyone you want. And you provoke them just to get a reaction. So my strategy is, anyone's strategy, if you want to provoke someone, just do it. Like, I don't encourage hate, I don't do any of that, but just encourage the idea of just tell them off, and tell them to go fuck themselves.
Oh, he's moving awfully quick. I know fast food's
Because
not good for you, but
someone was trying to say, yeah, I've never been late. Brother, I was late a couple of times before. It's not like I have seen any kind of person in my life that, yeah, I don't consider myself virgin, so if people that want to say that, yeah, you don't know. So if you hear someone say you're a virgin and all this kind of stuff, just tell them off, I'm not virgin. And if they want to tell you exactly, yeah, what do you do them? Tell them none of your business. You hearing this, Roy?
Yeah, I am, I'm listening.
I want to hear what you have to say about it.
Honestly, people always tell me, oh, I act too aggressive.
Where's the aggressiveness?
Damn it.
Like, if someone says, where am I aggressive?
I mean, sometimes I can be a bit of an asshole, that's for sure.
But we're all
You haven't seen me at my worst, where I'm legit trying to piss someone off.
Well, I don't try to legit, but at the same time, people that get pissed off, like, I don't want to do that to you, but if they're trying to do that to you, then I wouldn't hold back to you. I would say, just do it, because at the same time, I love seeing people get mad at people and getting revenge. And And your birthday ain't until December, right?
Yeah, December 16th.
It's your Christmas person, so I'm a Halloween person myself. And a lot of times I don't really hold a whole lot of grudges to people, but I really do get to a point in my life where I will hold grudges till the day I die. I will. Here's the only thing I would never forget is when Dark Hero Brian almost tried to bait me into his stuff, and I would never forgive him for the stuff he did to me.
Then again, that's just Dark Hero Brian for you. Total dumbass.
Total brainless, no brain cells. Where's his brain cells at? Oh wait, they went all down to his.
Well, he is a big booger, so
he's more like a freaking black lizard with vomit. I'm not gossiping. I'm telling you legitimately how I feel about him. He's a piece of shit.
And then we have that Scene Kim person who decided to start shit with me.
You mean that Kissinator or something?
You know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. He's a piece of shit. He's a waste of everyone's time and a waste of everyone's
I mean, technically, the account that I was dealing with is technically Sunset Watcher, but technically, Tim did still try to attack me and not even try to show proof that he didn't do it.
I'll tell him, boy, you really want to show me exactly what, like, here's what I would say, like, boy, you're a piece of dumb fucking. And you're saying I'm harassing someone, I'll prove it. Prove to me that I'm being an asshole, I'm being a stalker. Because here's the thing, I don't fucking stalk people. There's also no reason for me to be constantly always on someone's ass when I have no interest in it. And also, if they want to say that you tried, I was going to be on that stream and they were talking about that crap. That was an arbitrary lie he was trying to do. He was trying to say, yeah, but no, he's not. He's just an asshole. He's just a fuckwit. But you know why I'm saying that is because legitimately he is. Cortex. He possibly doesn't even have a brain that even works properly. He possibly needs to just to get a big huge rope and just fly out the window. And just say, I'm gonna end it. Because if he's gonna do that, then okay then, I win at stuff. Because he's an idiot. Because I get to a point where some people really get on my nerves and I say, go do it. I dare you. Because I'm gonna hold them accountable for their bullshit.
Then again, honestly, am I the only person who sees Darkness Parasite as FNGR 2.0?
Well, I don't see him as much more than a little player.
What I mean is, they do similar behavior.
Well, FNGR is even much worse now. No, if I were to say this much, FNGR has accused so many of my friends of one. He also almost accused Dark. He was going to go after Dark Hero. And this was a long
He's moving awfully quick.
It was like 2017, 2018. This was way before I met him in 2019. And I have said this many times, and I will always say this. Dark Hero was the one that asked me to join his roleplay. And I will always hold that accountable. But besides all that kind of sad stuff, I'm right now just trying to not try to be so sad, but at the same time I'm not engaged with how everyone is. Like, here's the thing about me, like narrating examples. Like, I don't. Here's the thing about me. I barely even want to narrate my own stories because I feel like, do I really want to narrate stuff? And I feel like, yeah. Like, I know people want some, and I know people want to talk about it, and I know people want me to talk about them too.
Oh man!
And a lot of people don't understand that.
He's gonna make me look
I don't
bad.
feel like I'm always the one that's supposed to always talk to
That is
person.
impossible.
I do want to talk to person. I do love talking to people. But the thing is, what do you want me to say? Like I know that everyone says, say hi, hello, how are you? How was your day? How's the weather and stuff? I really feel awkward about saying that because I feel like anyone that says hi or hello or anything of that, I feel extremely awkward in getting into a conversation. It's not anyone's fault, it's just that, do I really want to engage or do I really want to talk about something else? Like, it says right here, learning from others.
Oh, you're the worst meal.
Like, I normally, when no one's watching, I have to constantly check my stream stuff. Like, I kid you not, that every time I do something online, I gotta always not narrate something because I feel like, do I really want to say something just to make a laughing joke out of someone? Like, people are people, right? And people are people are going to be people.
I can't believe he made it this far.
And I think,
He's gonna make me look
I don't
bad.
know if I'm always the funny one that's going to start something or try to say something. But what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to see what kind of tomfoolery I'm going to do in TF2. And try to see if I can make people mad. Like, let's see if I can trigger people with memes that people don't like. Like, here's the thing about it. I listen to a lot of old memes that a lot of people don't like. Because after 2 weeks, people get, oh yeah, it's already old. This right here, reviewer vlogs. So, they started asking, like, every time I'm in a silent, what can I say? Like, if I'm silent,
Oh, you're the worst
I
meal
can't just say something else. And I was gonna tell you this little meme I found on Twitter. It's for all the pedophiles and all the people who think that their wives are real. It says, I love you, Fluttershy says, but you're real and I'm not. Imagine that. Imagine your waifu saying, we're real, but I'm not. I'm just your figurative imagination. What do you think? How do you think you would feel if that ever happened to you?
Does this mean no dessert? Power levels green, Orbot.
Power level stable. Extractor activated.
And here's another little weird thing. When ponies are little, and I think about them in a way when it comes to small ones, I think of them shrinking if they were say, oh, I'm a little pony, and just simply like,
Oh,
yeah,
that's the stuff. Feed me, baby. I'm feeling stronger by the second. Levels fluctuating. Reaction unstable. Better shut it down quick, boss, or it will lock into overload.
Shut it down.
Why'd you stop, boss? I felt great.
The machine is unstable. We just want to borrow some of the
and
planet's
right
energy.
now,
We don't want to
I'm
destroy
going
it.
through all my stuff
Speak for yourself.
with how it is. Let me go back a little bit up on my phone. Let me go a little bit back.
Yes, a candy-based Sonic stage.
Very brief topics. Yeah, I talk about topics all the time. Like, a lot of different things. But at the same time, people don't understand what I'm trying to talk about. Like, do I really want to talk about how I feel about certain things?
How do you feel about a lot of this drama stuff, really?
I feel like it's a total bullshit and a total waste of my time when I have to constantly always remind myself that my channel is not about drama and neither does yours. Because we're creative people, we're not here to make a fuss. We're just telling people off to go fuck themselves. Like, the thing is, I think when it comes to VTuber stuff, I'm not a fan of too much of VTubing, because if I were to do it, all I'm doing is, I'm just acting, not stupid. Like, I'm not stupid, I would say. Let me go here. Activate So I'm gonna play my outfit class to see if I can like do so core class so let's see. So what it's asking me to do right now on my contract that I have on it says CP map for TF2. And it means control plane. It doesn't mean it's child porn. It's not child porn, no, it definitely. If you're so said, yeah, I'm gonna go play on a CP map, and you're like thinking, I hope it's not child porn or child pornography. You hope so, right? You hope it's not.
Yeah, because of because of that would be illegal.
It would, and it always will. Technical Scoop, or whatever his name is, Technical Ted. So it says right here, Jews don't recognize Jesus. Wow. Protestants don't recognize the Pope, and Baptists don't recognize each other at the liquor store. Not true, because I've been to a couple liquor stores where I recognize people and they know who I am. But here's the thing, I don't do liquor. I hate liquor, and I tried wine before.
Technically, I could never drink. That's for sure. Due to my disability.
Well, you had fetal alcohol syndrome, so you can't really have alcohol at all. No more! Let's celebrate! Let's celebrate! Yo, no more Overwatch!
One word of helpful advice. Diet and
TF2 will always beat it. Always.
Hey! Whoa!
I think I'll have you.
Like, I hate
Don't
Overwatch.
talk with
Like,
your mouth full.
Yeah, right. Hey, I forgot the mustard. Be right back.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
he's ugly trending. What is this? Dream's face reveal. What is... Oh my god, that fake speedrunning Minecraft YouTuber by the name.
You look like a giant blueberry. Oh,
I don't even like Dream, I hate him. I never liked him in the first place.
my throat when I swallow him whole.
I'm looking at you on Twitter, like, why am I furry? Okay, I'm gonna keep it straight here and I'm going to explain it. Bronies are just a very small part of the furry family because we are ferals and somewhat anthrax. We're all ferals in the fandom, so...
You look like a giant blueberry. Oh, juicy. I wonder if those spines will stick to my throat when I swallow him whole.
My Mocho person, Mocho and microphone. But at the same time,
You're small and fast, but I'm
and a person like I am, I don't do a whole lot of
you better not make fun of
anthro
my
stuff in
size.
a lot of ways. Like the one thing I would never try to do on anything on my YouTube channel or on any place is that I would never do anthro stuff. Just why? And what's funny about Holy PonyCon in Holland? Let me be sure if they're still going. The possibility are because it started this morning, but Weird Paul's on, so not now, Mitch. I'm always talking nonsense when I'm trying to say who I'm talking to. I'm not talking to you. I'm not even talking. Where's that fucking spy at? Where is he? Yeah, that's what you get, Pyro, for not turning around. Woohoo! Oh, yeah! Please, turn around while you still can! Turn around while you still can! Always! You hear me this, right? Heck, even my internet's crapping on me. Wow. Discord is really crapping right now. It's having one of those like diarrhea moments, like, yeah, poo. Wow.